Hello out there, Internet Hoard. ZombiePhill here, back with another episode of 2.0 Storms Brewing update for 7 days. There is still some zombies lurking around just outside, and I'll want to start the quest shortly. I have gone around and just broken down some of the stuff in this room. There hasn't been any further storm activity, thankfully, overnight. I think we can start heading towards the bike. There have been quite a few zombies around, actually, but most of them died on the spikes at the back. I thought they might have been hitting that door, but I didn't hear anything actually come close enough to that door to sound like it was actually damaging it. And then I would hear spikes breaking, and the zombies would just disappear for a while until another one took their place. So there's all that. As I said, there's been quite a few zombies around here, so let's just clear them out. Oh, we have a plate spitter. Got the lift down here. A sports bag I can quickly just raid. Do they have a mailbox at this house? I don't think they do. Grab the trash that includes a book, and then just stash all of this in here, or as much of it as I possibly can. Get rid of that. Quickly just grab a bit of wood. What do we got? There we go. Start the quest. Throw down a storage container. There we go. We're nice and empty now. Deal with those two, and I just remembered I have some skill points to spend. And I wanted to put one into Daring Adventure to max that out, and one into the Intellect Mastery, so my stun baton is now always charged. That doesn't sound broken in the slightest. Hopper in the bath. Apparently I've got a craft from containers notification there. Snatch up the secret stash. Just treat that biker like a punching bag. And the hoodie as well. I don't foresee the always charged stun baton being overly broken, especially once you combine it with the repulsor mod, and if you take the nerd pats, that'd just be terribly broken. Vehicle adventures with the extra skill point. Tier 5 wrench. Worse than the one I have, but I'll keep it for the moment. Passing gas crate here. 3 Handyland books. And I have now maxed out the Handyland series. It's got the ferals coming out of nowhere. Well, actually, I think he came out of that way. There's sometimes one down here, but there's usually a bookshelf. Get hammered books, don't care too much for that one, and I don't think there was anything but some trash in here. There's usually... oh, nobody in here this time. Brawling book. We've got a rad biker there and a spider. Didn't actually see where the spider landed. Just keep sending the red biker back. Oh, there's my spider buddy down there. Oh, you actually were able to jump all the way back up. Oh, I got myself on the barbed wire. I don't think he actually hit me then. Pretty sure he will do a smidge more than 1 point of damage. Not quite sure where the biker thought he was going. Spider is done for though. Here comes the biker. Oh, the biker went and got a lumberjack for me. How nice of him. Yeah, the red biker went down as well. We do have a hazmat zombie just sitting there in the pool. There is 2 more down there though. Exactly where you kind of wish you had a grenade. What do we think the zombies are? Like there. There we go. There's both of them. Whoops. Oh, I thought I'd fallen all the way down then. These guys can come up through the spikes, they'll probably kill themselves. Although, Dean is a feral. Send Dean back to run through the spikes again. The other one is a hard hat, so he might actually have enough hit points to survive because of his little bit of armor. Looks like Dean died and... yeah, they're both dead now. Nothing else over this way. Quickly clean out this kitchen. Okay, and then what we're really here for, the bookshelves. Tactical warfare, sharp sticks, and forged head. And in this one, we get Wasteland Treasures Volume 5, Brass from the Doors. More tactical warfare, scrapping, and a tech junkie that I've already got. The 8x schematic, and the barrel extender schematic. Pretty nice stuff there. There's bookshelves in here too, usually. Handguns with the extra skill, and just paper. Ah, no zombie in here today. Just free loot. Purple dye and a pink dye, I'll take those. What do we got? A wrench. That can be pink. And another wrench. That can be purple. Blue there. Grab the weapons bag for a big magazine. They're down. He's shot. Do we have somewhere else around here? That's that copper down. And that copper down. Let's get through here. For the secret weapons bag. Tier 3 stun baton and some steel arrowheads. I'm just going to scrap the steel arrowheads for now. Quick check all the trash and then I'll come and grab the main loot. And here we are with the main loot. Let's start with the car parts box. Just the tools digest and a mini buy frame. They're actually sold half decently. Let's get rid of these pumpkin seeds because I don't ever intend on making pumpkins. Don't need the cornmeal. Scrap that. Steel arrows, I'll just hold on to those because I don't have to craft them. Don't think I need any more rotten flesh for the moment. I will keep the bones. We're a bit hungry and thirsty, so I will just at least eat the cat food. Take that stuff. We got the working stiffs tools box here. Forge ahead and some steel tool parts. Actually, I think they were motor tool parts. Electrical traps, wiring, a car battery, and some headlights. More band-aids. High-powered ammo, and the end loot. Tier 3 assassin armor. It's only worth 104, so I might just scrap that for the armor parts, which I also get in that box. Now, I would normally just go out through the top, but I don't like the jumping off this damn building, because I tend to break a leg. We can just come out the front here. Just temporarily dump this stuff into here. 2 sports bags over here. Big hitters, a tier 4 spear, only worth 43, so scrap that and read that. Okay, so I really need to start figuring out what I am keeping here, because this is getting a little bit crazy. Don't think I've got any room left in the mini-bike. Let's eat the vegetable stew. And have a water. 2. Got a couple of desert wanderers over here. I just need to be quiet because they are actually quite loud. Right, is there anything else in the bike I don't really need? The 76 soil can go. I can just do some digging for that. Let's put some stuff away here. Right, that's about as much as I want to deal with right now. So pop a mono trying to get out of here. Let's get back to Bobby Boy. We might even use the that house as just like a forward operating base while we're out here in the desert. Right, I kind of do want to sell off some of this stuff that I don't really need, so I'm gonna sugar butts and awesome sauce.
Good morning. I bet your nose is so high in the air you could drown in a rainstorm.
Don't take that just yet.
Why don't you take a look for yourself?
Okay, there's 7 grand. He does have a steel axe. That's actually quite tempting. A massive upgrade in what I would have on me. Does also have a golf cart, but I don't care too much about that. I'll take your vehicle adventures book for starters. Your armored up book. Your scrap up for fun books. And I think I will take the steel axe.
Indeed. Well, hot
Quickly
dog.
read those.
Let's shoot out the lights.
Grab
Good
that,
work.
and yeah, honestly, I think the pipe bombs are probably the most valuable thing there. We have completion of tier 3. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. We could go vehicle parts. And the ranged mods bundle, I think. I don't want to take both the junker and the rat bundle. If they were both rat bundles, that would mean I could possibly get both the handlebars and the chassis out of one thing. But let's take the ranged mod bundle. I do have that
I've got jobs, and you got... Well,
I
this'll
do
put
have
another
that
notch
extra
on your gun.
point into the Daring Adventurer pack. Wow, I just completely lost my mind just then. Have a look at challenges. Nothing too special there. But you get an extra skill point, and I'm actually thinking about taking it now up to Euthanizer for that 10% instant kill chance with the stun baton. He still only has tier 3 jobs. So I'm not sure if I want to bother with these. Maybe go and see if I can find a different Bob. There's got to be more than one town out here. I can clear that off the map. I also want to just go for a bit of a drive around town, see if I can find another Cracker book or something similar. So let's go for a bit of a ride and see what we find. Okay, just stopping off here at the passing gas, and we've got bugs from the plague spitter. Let's just have a look in here. Wow, heaps of books. I do want to see if I can find a Mo Power electrical, because they will have a really good chance at the vehicle adventure books. So, Tactical Warfare, Furious Fists, these are just some books I found along the way. Wiring, Vehicles, Forge, Big Hitter, Archery Volume 3, Leg Shots Slow Things Down, Weighted Head Mod, Bootstrapping for Funds, which gave me a heap of skill points. I think that was a double-double. Yeah, Ratchet Quality 2, I can now make that. I won't worry about opening that. That might actually have... Yeah, there we go. 3 vehicle adventure books. Let's see where we get to. Just the one double. Vehicle parts bundle? What's that one? Oh, that's just an engine. I'll keep that for the moment. I don't really have much space for storing stuff. That's why I don't want to open that mods bundle for the gun. Let's pull those off. We've got an extra mod slot for the Tempered Blade mod on that one now. This, I'll just scrap it. Actually, same with that wrench. I'll just scrap that. And I'll scrap the yellow dye. And this stun button for the parts. Not that I really need the parts, but oh well. Empty vending machine there. Let's get in here and see what we find. Barrel behind the counter. Got a duffel bag up here. Anything else up there? I don't think so. Don't forget to raid these tool shelves, because they can come in quite handy with lockpicks and stuff. They went up, I went down. Now they're on the ground. Airdrop coming in there. Let's have a look where that dropped. That looks like out in the burnt biome, is that? Yeah, out in the burnt biome by the looks of that. Let's save a waypoint there. Just more magazines that I've already maxed out on. I don't think I have the thing for the acid. Gosh, I can't think of words today. There's the rat chassis and 2 wheels, and I got the motor as well. That's actually kind of cool. You know what? I'm just gonna read these for the XP for the moment. We're one-tapping the boxes with a power hit now. That's good. need any of that junk. Plenty of fuel around. Remember, there's just a couple of zombies up here. A dumb bird. Hey, look, that a free lantern. That's some good loot from a tent. Got the Shotgun Messiah box here. And the passing gas. Can't get it with the normal stroke, but do get it with the power attack. The end loot here, just a couple of books I've already read. Sham, some ammo, and I will take the Molotovs. So do that. Biker? Oh. I don't know how you actually got back up here. Ooh, I thought his head got knocked into the floor there. How did... Maybe he came up and then around here. Okay, let's tear off before that plague spitter spits. You know what? I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. Do I have any more wood for another storage? I do. There we go. Let's get rid of the old mate here. Should be a copper up here. Oh, rad copper. Right. Now that he's dealt with, then I don't have to worry about copper's spinning. Let's just duck back out so we can see what's coming at us. Get some stamina back. It sounds like this next guy's in here. Just an empty. Flash couldn't figure out a way out of that open room. One Duke in the cash register. There's a lift and a hoodie over there. Lift dealt with. Hoodie also dealt with. And shelved. You're welcome, buddy. Okay, let's raid through here and see what I get. Right, that's all off the shelves over there, but old mate in the bathroom dropped a loot bag for me. I don't think there's another person here. This bag had a heist book. Very interesting. Don't forget to grab your box over here. And I think there is one more. From memory? Nope. Oh, let's get out the back here. Oh. Empty from the top rope. Just pack him into the shelves like so. No one else around, except for the crawlers here. Oh, don't destroy that electronics box, Phill. Take that. No, actually, I think I cracked that one. Got this. The weapons bag up the back here. And then one box and one shamway box. Filing cabinet and the end loot. Don't need that. And then you can get out of here the easy way just by jumping through the wall. I could get a lot more electrical parts from here by scrapping down all of these boxes and machines, but I'm not too enthusiastic about doing that. Okay, book-wise, we got only 2 vehicle adventure books. Bit of a letdown there. 7 electrical trap books. 5 tech planet books that I've already finished. Home cooking, I'm just getting rid of these to free up space. The electrical wiring. Explosives. The Great Heist book that I got there. Scrap that. The Serrated Blade mod can actually go straight onto there. Old mate over there doesn't seem to notice or care about me. Don't need that. I am hungry and thirsty, so in goes the hobo stew. Don't know how much of this will fit on the bike, if any. Do have 1 extra spot, so the wood can go in there. You know what? I will just read the books to get them out of the way. Still need more space. Don't really need the paper. I can make my own forged iron, and I don't care too much about the steel arrows. Right, there's that. I haven't quite been up this end of town too much. I have done the bit of a loop down around through here, up past, I think that's Grover High. It is getting late, but I want to do a little bit more exploring. We want to head north from here, so that way, up this road. Okay, seems like we have a dust storm, a cinder storm in the burnt forest, but thankfully there is a bit more desert out this way. Though there's a Trader Jen, so that means we've got more burnt biome right there. Check what we got in here. A AK bundle, very nice, and a skill crafting bundle. So we got a tier 3 AK, I'll compare that in a second. The crafting skills, and the blueberry pie and yucca juice, and some steel toolpaths. Bloody nice airdrop, really. 3 tactical warfare books, 2 tools digest, so I can actually make a tier 1 tactical assault rifle now. Southern farming, which I don't need, and the electrical traps. Tier 3 AK versus my Tier 3 AK, it's actually slightly better, so I will spend some time overnight swapping out the mods on that. Let's head back to base and ignore the plague spitters out here. There's also a shotgun Messiah here. I have just a moment. And I kind of do want to just grab the shotgun Messiah crate out of the back here. She's down. Shotgun Messiah crate with a tier 3 lever action. That's actually not too bad. I mean, I'm not huge into rifles, but I do prefer the rifles. Do I have enough time to do a sneak raid on the end loot? Let's see if I've got a quick second. Now, if I can remember correctly, if I bust through this wall here... Actually, no, I think it's this wall here. There is the button that opens up all the doors. Got a doggo and those guys who I'm not quite sure knew where they were going. Right, well I did get myself an abrasion for that, and an infection. I'll have to grab some honey in a second. But tier 2 pistol, got a ammo, usually, yeah, from there. Got the gun bag here. The empty cell, not empty safe, sorry, the beaver box. Got one leftover arrow that I don't really need. Part of mining book that I already have. 14 forged iron, sure, whatever. Shotgun Messiah crates here. Oh, Shotgun Messiah Volume 7. Attacks with full hit points take 20% more damage. Not too shabby. I don't need that. Crack into here. Last little bit of loot that we'll quickly raid. I might even... I got like an hour and a half before the sun sets. I might even go and do the front of the place. Just ignore the middle of the POI. Tier 4 miner outfit, scrapping, handyland, and Pete's book. Just modify that onto there, and I can take the rest of that. Got a zombie out the back that's very angry with me. I was going to say, where the hell did I park my bike? That's right, just over here. I haven't got a lot of space. I'll save the front of the POI for the next morning. Right. Just work my way straight up to the roof level. Okay, there we are, there's that stuff, and then just to make sure that they can't really get to me through the normal means, let's just knock out the bottom of those stairs, and we should be safe up here now. As the night does fall, let's have a quick crack at that ranged mods bundle though. The drum magazine, lovely, with that full auto trigger as well, so that's 2 mods for the AK that I will want to swap out with... did I leave the other one in the bike? Or was it in here? Did I leave it in the bike? I think I left it in the bike. Oh, anyway, that's going to be a thing for tomorrow morning then. I'll get to swapping out those mods. And oh, that's a terrible view. There we go. We'll just look at my little spot here. There we go. That's going to be it for this episode. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit a like on the video. If you want to come back and see more, remember to subscribe to my channel and come and get your ZombiePhill. I'll catch us then. Bye.